From where I stand, La Cordillera Central and the Empire State stand side by side. I am the seed with the hope of greatness that struggled to be in where everyone saw me out. My name is atypical. It's not Maria nor Juana, but Catherine. My last name is not Castillo, but Costello, but not so clear as to why it's not. My birthplace is not Puerto Rico, but New York, and my lengua is Spanish. My heritage is not one of hamburgers and pizza, but one of rice and beans and cocoro. From where I stand, the history of a country influenced my decision to love and hate my birthplace, and to long for a place that I fit, but don't fit me. I guess that longing comes from the doubts that everyone had about me and where I will go in this lone path called life. From the hills of the small town I grew up, to the concrete city that saw my temporary fall. Yes, the temporary fall that once held me back makes me want more. From where I stand, I was born 16 years ago. A layer of fear came off, some hay slid down my back, and a ton of bad habits became obvious. The drugs and the alcohol that came to a halt, just waiting to have access to my life again. How could I be so fearful, hateful, obviously torn away by the habits that consume my everyday life? In order to answer these questions, I had to sit back and look at the long road ahead of me. I went to AA, NA meetings, one each day for 30 days, maybe 2 or 3. I came early, stayed late, shared, and made coffee. That was a lot of coffee. That was a lot of meetings. It was a lot of work for someone who never worked more than a week on a job. And for those meetings and all the downfalls in between, I rose above the stereotype that followed me. It was ups and downs, left and rights. Never a dull moment. 9/11 came, Islam became a household name. I exchanged my shorts for a long dress and my hats for a headscarf. And then I became part of the change. I had no idea how this is going to work, but there was no stopping me from growing, achieving, reacting, and loving something unknown, something so big it could not be explained with one word. I grew older, a bit wiser, I found love again. I learned I can do everything I put my mind into. And there's no reason to allow anyone to make me feel less than, and never, never, ever feel that age is a hindrance to step to greatness. From where I stand, I stand on the mountain, under the blue sky, on the concrete jungle that I have seen me grow. From the music of my jíbaro, the salsa and the plena, and the sun bathing my skin and playing Dutch rope in Jackson Heights, I stand stronger. I am Catherine Costello. I am Rutgers, Newark, Boricua, pa' que tú lo sepas.